Hey guys, what's up? I'm Jonesy, and welcome to another episode of Jonesy Comics. I actually haven't done a vlog with you guys in almost a couple of weeks, I realized, so I decided to go ahead and do one. I've been doing the podcast and the comic theater, which I've had a lot of fun doing, so hopefully you guys have been enjoying that. I guess I'll just share what's been going on lately. I went to Tulsa last week, and that was crazy. You guys saw a little bit about, like, you know, on the podcast we talked about, like, looking for ghosts and blah 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 blah, but it was really fun to just walk around Sapulpa and just kind of like hang out, and I felt like a teenager again, which was really nice. But after that it was just work. Aaron was working really hard and I was working really hard alongside him, whether it was writing the comic book script or working on editing or filming or writing a blog or and then on top of that it was just it was the worst arrangement, and I know his parents felt really bad. All we had was like a small air mattress for me to sleep on, and that I should have just stuck with that, but it was so noisy when you moved on it. Like even the slightest movement was like so I felt like so bad for doing that, especially because his dad has to wake up early. Anyway, people are living their lives and I felt like I was interrupting, so so I decided to just make the largest pallet, like the comfiest pallet that I could, and just sleep on the floor, the hardwood floor, which in hindsight was probably not the best decision, but it was like the only thing I could think of, so I just did it. And anyway, needless to say, I did not get that much sleep that week. And I was getting pretty delirious and pretty miserable, so that was like, I think that was why the second melting pot story came out so poorly, because I was so delirious. But yeah, it was just really fun to work alongside him. We don't get that opportunity because I'm here in Oklahoma City and he's there in Tulsa now, so it was really nice just to be able to sit down and do that with him. Yeah, after that I did the article for the advanced screening of Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, which I think is already out in the US, but I believe like the general Oklahoma area, I think it'll hit July 1st is what's going on, so there's that. But that was a lot of fun. So just that whole week was just jam-packed and I didn't do any vlogging at all, so sorry about that. So Aaron, I know you guys can't really tell from just kind of what I've been saying or whatever, but Aaron's been working really hard behind the scenes. You know, he pencils and inks an entire 11 by 17 page, fully laid out panels and everything. He does about one of those a day. A lot of the times he does more, and we've been doing that since February, so we talked about it and he's kind of burnt out, his energy's a little low. And much like anybody would be concerned about if they were working too hard on something, you start to lose track and start to lose focus. And I definitely don't want that to happen to him, because I want us to be able to keep going for this in the long run. So he's taking a little hiatus on, you know, the story we're working on right now. The reason I'm telling you that is because while he's doing that, I am picking up on some of my drawing skills. I've never been that great of a drawer, and I think it's only because I've never put in the time to become an artist. I'm a very creative person. I love imagery, and I love style, and I love all of those things. So while he's doing that, I am taking the time to draw. I don't really have that much that I'm working on project-wise. I'm not doing any characters or anything like that. I'm just literally just learning to draw. So there's really not much to show. But if you guys are interested in seeing kind of the journey I'm taking, I believe I'm going to start an Instagram, but I haven't made it yet. I just realized in doing this vlog I did it a little too quick. But I'm gonna make an Instagram just specifically for Jonesy Comics. I have a personal one that I never use, but I don't want to use that one. So eventually my Facebook will go to a Jonesy Comics Facebook, but for right now I don't want to do that. So while you guys aren't already following me on Instagram, I'll just go ahead and start a Jonesy Comics Instagram. Bam! So So I will put that in the description below, but I'm just gonna put stuff up there, random stuff. Like, I think I drew some skeletons for proportion and anatomy, and that's it. So I'll put those up there. You guys can just check them out just to see what I'm doing, where I'm going with my creative lines right now. That's like my free time creative lines. You know, the YouTube, the blogging, the comic book. I'm still writing. Like, I'm not. By the way, I don't know if you guys can tell from the melting pot story, but this whole lady mechanic thing, it's got the mind a churning. Okay, I love steampunk, I love mythology, and I love really cool characters. So that has just been in my mind for the past week, just solid. Just, what can I do with this character? And I've got some ideas that are really cool, and I hope to start writing that out soon. But in the meantime, I've got a lot of stuff going on. And I'm still looking for a job, still trying to get settled in here in Oklahoma City. So just so much is going on all at the same time. That's why I haven't been vlogging with you guys. I've been so dang busy. Oh, before I go, I did want to share with you guys for Reader's Corner. Reader's Corner! Reader's Corner! Reader's Corner! What I'm reading right now, because I still find time to read comics. I have to find time. Or else, why would I make comics and never read comics? That doesn't make any sense. It's like, I really like making gourmet sandwiches, but I hate sandwiches. I've been reading The Fade Out. I have just finished it, and I really loved it. This is written, look at that cover art too, by the way. Ooh, it's gruesome. Yes, by the way, I know the vlog portion is usually kid-friendly, but this book, parental discretion advised for sure. But it's a really great story. Basically what's going on, I could just read you the back, but I'm not going to. It's the late 1940s, so just after World War II is wrapping up, basically. And Hollywood has the opportunity to kind of come back. But the problem with Hollywood is these scandals that follow it. It's Hollywood, it's scandal, it's noir, but it's also very human drama, very behind the scenes emotional bits with the characters. It's just really gritty and really good. So, Fade Out, Ed Brubaker, he's done tons of comic book stuff. He had a long running series called Fatale. You can pick that up super easy anywhere. But anyway, I just wanted to do a vlog for you guys just to do an all-in-one update on what's going on with me. But I will see you guys on Facebook, or in person. If you want to hang out, that's cool too. Well, thank you guys. Help me out with a like. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And then leave some comments for me to talk to you with about all the time and all that loveliness. Yes. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Jonesy, and I will see you later! Reader's Corner! Reader's Corner! Reader's Corner!